Peekaboo. Hello. Hi. How are we all? How's it going? I should have these jams all the time. I like these jams. Hello! Welcome to Wholesome Wednesdays, my dudes. Oh, a little glitching, still a little bit of glitching today. How weird. That's okay. Good, good, good. Awesome. We're gonna do some wholesomeness and do that. I think that'll be fun. Bum, 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 bum. I'm here for the lo-fi. I can do lo-fi any day. Lo-fi is the best. Anyways, welcome to good old kind words. Wholesomeness, how does one do that? By helping others. That's what I call wholesome. Helping others is the best thing we can do. Oh, I got the crop on. Hold on. We're gonna fix this crop really quick. We're IT on the go. IT on the go. Display capture. Transform. Edit. Some odd reason, I've got some... Oh, we're going up further. Much better. Hi, friends. Alright, so yeah, this is Kind Words. It's kind of it's a nice little, you send letters to strangers. It's kind of like a pen pal thing, except you don't have to go searching for pen pals and nobody knows who you are. So kind of like VTubing. That's what we're gonna go for anyways. So we're gonna play a little bit of Kind Words, answer some stuff, gives out some good advice, wholesome, and kind of chat. While we chill to lo-fi beats. The lowest of fi. What does lo-fi even stand for? That's a good question. Alright, so let's get into it. So we've got Kind Words, lo-fi, chill beats to write to. So we just start into there. I have played this game a bit. So I have a neat little room here. Low fidelity, oh thank you. And you got little airplanes that you can open up. Say like, I love you. What else? We got have a great and sunny day. A lot of wholesomeness on this app. This app is pretty wholesome. Don't know who's reading this, but you're a cool dude. Cute little app. I always recommend this app if ever you need like something. Some great things. So yeah. So you have your buttons over here. That can do a whole bunch of things. So you have your view request. You can make a request yourself. You can say nice things on an airplane to send to other people. Like country chain. Last was Brazil, mine was Philippines. Oh, and then you go in and you say a chain. There's an inbox. My inbox is empty now. You can also decorate your room. This is my cool little room. I got some fun little stuff in here. My little cat. You can do it as a screensaver, so you can listen to lo-fi, and then of course your settings. But we're gonna view some requests, and we're gonna ask. So these are kind of some of the requests that we get through here. Kind of interesting, to say the least. It's more about like helping people and figuring out, and kind of writing letters back. So these are requests. You can go through a ton of requests. Some of them super cute, some of them people in need. So it's kind of wholesome. I pop on here to say nice things, which is fun. So we're gonna go from the beginning and we're gonna continue from there. So first one is from S. You always start with initial, you never do a name. All you have is an initial. You never put your name, you never put your location. Internet safety, folks, is the thing. These are Wholesome Wednesdays. So I'm going to bed, slightly rough and depressing day. Can I have some motivation for when I wake up? Thanks. Awesome. So then what you want to do is just hit reply And then we have this nice little text thing so we can type in. So, motivation. So we're going to say, good morning, S, because we're going to be waking up. You can say, like, today is always a new day full of fresh, new things to see and try. Every day is different, and it's up to you how you spend it. Sometimes it's just nice to stop and smell the fresh air and live in the moment, leaving other things behind. Oh, the character is flipping out again. I don't think my refresh trick is working anymore. Low fidelity. So yeah, so leaving other things behind. Sometimes fewer happy moments than other days. What else can we say to this person? But it always is good. I don't know. Good. So let's see. So good morning, yes. Today is always a new day full of fresh new things to see and try. Every day is different and it's up to you to how you spend it. Sometimes it's just nice to stop and smell the fresh air and live in the moment, leaving other things behind. Sometimes you have fewer happy moments than other days, but it always is the small moments you look for. Have a great day. And then you always send it off. A. What's this you're doing? Writing a letter. Yes. So you can put in a request here. Kind of some fun things. Some good things that you can pop on. So we say some good things to people. And then of course you've always got to add a sticker to your page. So we got to pick a sticker. I like the cute little block. And then you send it off. So this is the cute little deer who sends off your letters. So thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. So yeah, I knew you'd keep writing people. I'm sure they'll love this. Oh hey, I discovered fluorescent this morning. I was a bit stressed about some things, but I put this on loop and washed all that away. Hopefully I'll have another sweet track for you tomorrow. Oh sweet, so we unlocked, if we go back, click on my radio, I have a new track. Black is cool, yeah! So yeah, kind of a cute little, how do you know when enough is enough? I don't really know how to answer your question. Enough is enough. That is a great question to answer. I'm gonna put, hey Kay. Enough is a matter of what you feel inside. It's always good to trust your gut and evaluate how you are feeling about things. That seems good. When you are happy. Enough is a matter of what you feel inside. It's always good to trust your gut and evaluate how you're feeling about things. Your health always comes first. Truly, good old A. So yeah, we're at a sticker. You said the cat sticker. Is this the cat sticker? Is that what we call a cat? It kind of looks like a weird animal. Kind of looks different. And you send it off. And the Mr. Postier is gonna rush it right over. And they're gonna get a nice little letter. Oh my gosh, Kay is writing a lot on here, making a lot of requests. Maybe we should make a request and see at the end of the street what we do. What are you worried about? Maybe someone else is too, asking for a friend of a friend. What do we request? We can kind of request like what is our worries and fears in life? That's another thing. When you are happy. And say, I just wanted to spread some positivity. Breaded cat, yes! Streaming. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? I'm gonna do like a little spread of positivity. Little spread of positivity. What is your favorite food that everyone else thinks is weird? Mine's vinegar butter. Vegetable. All the vegetable. So we'll send off a request. We'll see if anybody gets back to us. Oh, good. Balloons. Down for balloons. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have here? Started cross-dressing, I really enjoyed it, but it comes in phases. Some days I want to do it, others I have no interest. The gaps of the phases get longer and it sounds silly, but every time I put my makeup wear, I fear I won't ever really want to take it out again. Now I fear it might really be over. Let's see, what was it? Hey D. What you are feeling is okay and valid. We all have fears about things, and interests and hobbies do ebb and flow with time. It's never good to force yourself to do something you have no interest in. It's always good to trust in your gut and evaluate how you're feeling. Maybe with some time, you will find a renewed passion for it. Time can be a healing process. I'm not the world's fastest typer. Type it off. Truly A. So yeah, and then we add a sticker. I really need to fix my model. Little froggy. Some froggy action. And Mr. Postier is gonna rush it off. Sending out some good vibes, good vibes. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I appreciate it. You are so reliable. Let's see. Thought I could be trans, but in reality, I had just created a femsona of sorts to escape to when my self-hatred got too high. Obviously, this isn't what being trans is, but now I feel uncomfortable with my more femme attributes I used to hold pride in because I don't want me to get the wrong idea. That's a hard one. That can be a hard one sometimes, especially when you feel different things. And of course, this is always a safe place for things, to discuss things. And I don't judge. I don't like to judge. I'll leave judging for someone else, but not me. Alright, so they use something in a malicious way, and now it's become malicious. And I think time is a great healer for those things. So maybe working through our feelings. Hey, Dee. Things can be tough, especially when we find the feelings we once had were really due to something else. It's okay to work through those feelings and to take time with it. The best thing you can do for yourself. You now realize what you have done and can work towards something more positive and what works for you. Time is always the best healer. Truly, A. Truly, with love, A. The most love, all the love. And then we're gonna add a cute little sticker. So let's do the green sheet. We have a little turtle dude. He's pretty cute. And then we send it off. Off it goes. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. Sounds good. Count on me. I count on you all the time. Oh, we got M. I feel very bad about how I look right now. I just got my yearbook photo taken and I don't want it in the yearbook. I've been trying to make myself feel better, but it isn't working. I just want to feel better already. Does anybody have advice or kind words? This is a very common problem that a lot of people have. It's kind of like body image and body positivity, especially in a world where there isn't a lot of positive things. It's like how skinny or weight loss or working out or you're not healthy, or there's a lot of things going on in the world that can cause some frustrating feelings about stuff. We're gonna go put, hey Em. I understand where you are coming from. It can be a tough road to figure out it can be a tough road to figure out. Where was I going with this? I love this. I love talking to people. This game has helped me through a lot of things too. It's pretty good and the lo-fi beats are awesome. I appreciate this. Understand where you're coming from. It can be a tough road to figure out. But sometimes figuring that out takes time. A lot of it is switching your perspective of how you look to what you can do. There is only so much we can do with our appearance. It's not truly fair. But what we can change is the way we present ourselves. I always remember people for their personality over their looks. Most people do. Truly, A. Yeah! Alright, what else do we got here? I have a little Yeti! He's super cute. We can send him off. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. Always! Wholesome time! I was wondering if anyone would humor me and send snow room stickers. It's my favorite and you don't get if you don't ask. Big love. Ah! Hey Kay. Hope this is what you are looking for. Enjoy! Truly, A. Alright, so we'll add a snow room sticker. Mr. Yeti! Awesome! Any tips on finding motivation, energy to complete tasks? I struggle a lot with this, even with the simplest little thing. Do y'all know any ways to trick myself into getting the damn thing done? That can be difficult. Heyo. Sometimes there are going to be things that are just a total lack of motivation. It's finding what works best for you to work through that. I like to plan out steps to a task so I can cross them the list. It gives me progress and satisfaction. Vegetable. It gives progress and satisfaction. Some people set goals for the end, reward themselves. And sometimes motivation is directly linked to self-care. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Truly, A. Oh, good little, we'll do a little slime. Little slime. I like the little slime. I'll rush this right over. You have a good one. Alright, let's see, what else do we have on the docket? I find myself stressing about the future. I always tell myself to live in the moment, but sometimes I feel like my youth is being crushed by trying to grow older. Should I stop procrastinating or should I keep letting go? Ooh, that's a good one. Fears about the future. Let's see. Let's go. Hey, B. The future is such a large and ambiguous thing. I spelled that wrong. How do you spell ambig? Did I spell that right? Why does that look so weird? Hold on. I don't know how to spell. At the ambiguous. A-M-B-I-G-U-O-U-S. Why does it not look like English there, but it looks like English here? That's weird. Ambiguous thing to think about. Sometimes, no matter how much we plan, it sometimes doesn't take you in that path. Let's see. Take you in that path. I think the best is to enjoy the small things and the moments that you have now, so that you can cherish them, and so that those moments can shape your future. Well, it is also good to have goals for the future. It's always good to enjoy the now. Truly, that's very true. That is a very true thing. The future can be very large and ambiguous, and there can be a lot of feelings behind it. And I mean, when I started out, there was so many things that I wanted to do and so many things, and life just never seemed to work out the way I planned it. And I never understood why the things that I planned never went the way that I wanted it to go. So a lot of those things come down to kind of enjoying those moments that you have now. Because those moments that you have now are going to shape your future and shape what comes in the future. I think those are important, because those are the doors that you want to open. Is those relationships and those moments and those things that you get to do now. Not worrying about, oh, am I going to become a doctor, or am I going to do this? It's like, that's something you can do, and focusing now shapes that future rather than you just looking ahead, because if you're looking ahead, you're never looking what you're actually walking on. It's always good. That's what I say. Let's see, we'll give him a good old a moo cow for the future. It always breaks its neck whenever I try to do like drinks. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I appreciate it, friend. I want to let you know you are loved. Even if you don't think so, you have people who care about you, stranger. Even here as you write, keep your head up high and keep yourself. Keep going. You might surprise yourself. I am. Thank you for the kind words and positivity. People like you are true gems. Truly, A. Let's see, let's give Snowy Day was kind of new. A lot of people don't have the Snowy Day stickers yet, so we'll give him a little abominable snowman. Well, he's not an abominable snowman, he's a Yeti. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's up on the docket? M. I've been unsure how to move forward adulting with life. Graduated and trying to find a job isn't easy, especially with a year left in this town until my family moves. I've settled into a job, but I worry I have to quit after a year. Is that okay to do? Let me know. Let's see. Hey, Em. Adulting can be hard. I think adulting is such a broad term that covers so many responsibilities. Responsibilities. There we go. It's always a weird word. That covers so many responsibilities. I've settled into a job, but I worry I have to quit after a year. Is that okay to do? In regards to your job, that is totally okay to do. As long as you are honest and, of course, give proper notice. I work in the professional world, and I've held jobs from a couple months to a couple years. Sometimes life pulls us in a direction we didn't call for, and that's okay. Sometimes the wind is the best thing to follow. Truly, truly, they need like a spell check on this one. They need a spell check in this game. Because I swear I probably spell words pretty bad. Let's give a little doll. I like the little doll. Let's send the little doll. I want the new strawberry stickers. I love. Okay, we've got an LGBTQ question. Let's see. I think I might be bisexual and it's making me anxious. Any LGBTQ people have any advice? Even though I'm pretty sure most of my family and friends would accept it, I'm terrified of coming out for some reasons. Alright. Hey. A1 sauce. Vegetables. Not vegetables. Steak sauce. Self-discovery is a very revealing time. It's good to work through those emotions and feelings. It's like I'm giving like the birds and the bees talk. It's good to work through those emotions and feelings. And it's okay if you're anxious. It's a valid feeling. That's okay, that's okay. Pretty sure most of my family and friends would accept it. I'm terrified of coming out. In regards of coming out, there is no time when you need to. It's more of how you feel about it. And when you yourself are comfortable with it. Some people come out when they're 12. Others when they are 60. In the end, it's your choice and timeline. Truly, A. They're 12. Others when they're 60. In the end, it's your choice and timeline. Hey, Salmons, how's it going? Let's give them... I like this little bird thing. We're gonna give them the little bird thing. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver. Broken avatar. Are you okay? I'm doing great. How are you? Let's see. Next question. I have very little faith in myself in general, and I don't know how to fix it or what to do about it. That's a very good question. Hey, Let's see. Sometimes feeling down is a valid emotion that we have. A lot of that comes hand in hand with self-care. Taking the time to truly do something for you can help emotions and mental health. I hope you have a wholesome Wednesday. I hope you have a wholesome Wednesday too, Curbs. Let's see. Help our emotions and mental health. And it should be truly for you. Whether it's a walk or a nice, calming bath. However you choose to spend it, set the time aside and stick to it. Truly, a lot of things with like motivation and energy and things like that comes down to self-care is a huge thing that a lot of people tend to neglect with themselves. They think, oh, well, I gotta do this, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do this. A lot of the times it's just taking that time for yourself and figuring out what you can do for yourself and truly what you do. My self-care routine in the past used to be like drawing other people's characters, and it wasn't truly for myself. A lot of my self-care has to do, I'll like put on a nice like face mask or something. I mean, something that I enjoy doing or something that I enjoy kind of sharing with just myself. Maybe it's treating myself to ice cream, or maybe it's watching a good movie by myself. It's kind of time to reflect and think, and that's okay. Happy balloon. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. Awesome! Count on me to deliver this later. I appreciate you. I want a little plush. I want a little plush of like the deer. I love the little deer. It's so cute. All right. Next question. I'm realizing that I want to be with my ex again, but I'm currently dating someone else. I don't want to hurt him. What will I say when he sees me and my ex back together? How could I tell him the truth without crushing him? I don't want to hurt anyone. I made a mistake. Hey, that's okay. Feelings are tough. Feelings are a hard thing we have to deal with. Let's see. Hey. It's good to give yourself time to think about these things and how you truly feel. How you truly feel. It's always tough to come to a decision when other people's feelings are involved too. What really matters in the end is your true feelings and who treats you right and makes you happy. Make sure to think through those things before you make a decision. In the end, it is what is best for you that you should decide for. Truly, I've had this like kind of same thing happen with me as well. Kind of having to think between like two people, and it was a very serious relationship. It was very serious and kind of thinking what's best for me. And a lot of times we think that it's not okay to put yourself and think about yourself first. You have to think about stuff on others. But truly, if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of others. That is a huge thing I believe in. A lot of like goes back again to self-care. So it's the making the decisions that's best for you. And sometimes when other people's emotions are involved, that can be a hard decision because your decision should mostly rely on how are you feeling about it? What makes you happy? Because then again, if you're with like another person and you like someone else, what you're doing for the person you're currently with isn't gonna make them happy. You're not making yourself happy and you're not giving the best to the other person. So sometimes the best is to move on, even though like things could be going good, but you never know, and you can't live with regrets. Regrets tie you down sometimes. I'm gonna send her some cake. I like cake. I am good for cake. Alright, thank you for the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver the letter. I love you. I want a little plush of you. All right, next question. You ever think about the fact that whatever you did as a pastime for entertainment can become something that keeps you trapped in the world you live in? I just wish I could go back to the time where I played games for fun, not cash. That is a very good thing, especially with streaming. Streaming can have a lot of emotions where you kind of get focused on the cash part of it, and you're not really thinking too much about the fun aspect of it. And sometimes it's kind of going back to those emotions and how you originally felt about stuff when you fell in love with stuff. That's the feelings you need to visit back. So let's reply. Hey, Al! Whatever did as past can become something that keeps you trapped from the world you live in. I just wish I could go back to a time. It's okay to take time for yourself and enjoy the things you do privately. Sometimes mixing numbers like likes and cash can really mix up those feelings. Especially when you can earn things for doing something you love. It's good to take care. I've got heartburn. Take care of yourself first, too. Sometimes we need to take that time for ourselves and those likes and passions we once had. It's also good to reinvent and try new things too. Truly, A. Wholesome! Let's give him a sticker. Let's give them a sticker. I really love the Abominable Snowman. I want these stickers so bad. We'll give him a boat. Good old boat. Push forward. That's the way to do it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Sorry, whenever I drink tea, for some odd reason, my model freaks out. Next one, let's see. I've been really down lately, nothing specific. I just miss being my normal peppy self. I have a lot of love in my life. I just want to be able to embrace it. My body doesn't seem to want to let me. Normal peppy self. It's okay. That's okay. Hey, B. It's okay to be down sometimes. That is a valid feeling. If you don't know, I used to work like those call-in hotlines for crisis. I used to do that a lot, so kind of helping people has been like a really good passion of mine. It's something that I've really enjoyed. I've really enjoyed it. I just mean my normal peppy self. Some days it can take a lot of energy to be super peppy. But sometimes, but most of the time, it's good to feel those things and to take care of yourself. I just want to be able to brace it. Take time to enjoy small moments in your life and to not be afraid of the emotions that come with it. It's also good to talk with others in your life about these feelings too. They are valid. Truly. So, it's okay to be down sometimes. That is a valid feeling. Some days it can take a lot of energy to be super peppy, but most of the time, it's good to feel those things and to take care of yourself. Take time to enjoy small moments in your life and to not be afraid of the emotions that come with it. It's also good to talk with others in your life about these feelings too. They are truly valid. That is very good, very good. Let's give him a T-bone steak. Is that a T-bone steak? It looks like a T-bone steak. It kind of looks like a T-bone steak, you know? Alright, we'll send it off. On to the next letter! You can count on me to deliver this letter. Alright. Why is it that I want things to work out in my family when I gave my last goodbyes? Why does it hurt to think about the divorce? Why can't I look at my mother the same due to her being a hoarder mentally ill? Ah, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Hey, Al! I want things to work out in my family when I gave my last goodbyes. Sometimes well, no, not sometimes. Setting boundaries is a good thing. Especially when feelings become mixed. Sometimes feeling hurt is okay. It means you cared a whole lot about something that was important to you. Sometimes other people aren't willing to change, but we need to live life without regrets. And helping others is always a good thing. Even if you said your final goodbyes, it's never final. You may be ready to experience new things or reach out in a different way. I used my final line. Truly. Hey. I guess we just gotta do it that way, huh? Let's give my favorite character in this whole game. I love them. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I will rush this right over. I appreciate it, buddy. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I appreciate that. Also taking questions down in the chat too, if you ever want to join in. Ah, another L. I feel like I value my work more than anything. My colleagues become closer than my family or friends from when I was little. Where I can't tell if that's a good thing anymore. I can't tell if I just lost it at this point anymore. I felt that. Hey, Al. Sometimes, I keep saying sometimes. I should probably stop that. Relationships do ebb and flow as time moves on. We make other connections with strangers, and that's okay. They can help us in many different ways. Bum, 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 bum. I'm always here for the lo-fi. Sometimes work can be a sort of family too. A place of comfort. very good one. It's a very good one. And a place of comfort. Trust in your gut. And if you can't yet, give it time. Time always reveals what's truly important to us. Truly, hey, add a little sticker in here. Let's see, little slime! So yeah, we'll just kind of read this over. So relationships do ebb and flow as time moves on. We make other connections with strangers, and that's okay. They can help us in many different ways. Sometimes work can be a sort of family too, and a place of comfort. Trust in your gut, and if you can't yet, give it time. Time always reveals what's truly important to us. Truly, A. Send! Take it, Mr. Postier! What's next? We got B on the docket. I just started at a new school, and it's really stressful trying to decide who to tell about me being non-binary. My parents are very unaccepting, so I have to worry about them finding out still. But I want to be able to be comfortable at school. Ah, it's another kind of like coming out question, which is totally okay. A lot of the time, people feel like there needs to be a rush, and that there feels like there's this big rush that you have to tell everybody in your life, and that's how it is. And sometimes we need to slow down and kind of feel what's important to us and kind of what our timeline is. There's no big like law book or like governing book that tells us this is how much time you have to grieve, this is how much time you have to come out. Like, there's no set time limit, and I feel like people like to rush and feel like they have to decide on it now, which isn't true. Everybody's on their own different timeline. Someone may have done that in a day and may have solved that. Some person might have took 10 years to figure that out. And that's okay. Everybody's on a different time. Alright, let's see. Hey, B! Starting in a new school. New school. School? Can I spell school? Can be different and scary. Especially with how you want to present yourself to others. Everyone is on a different timeline. Different, probably if I spelled right. Different timeline. It's okay to take time and truly think about decisions. There is never a rush. You also have to do what's comfortable for you and trust how you truly feel. Time is an important matter. Is an important matter. Truly, A. Best regards, A. Alright, let's send them a nice little hot mug. Hot mugs are good. We'll send off the little letter. I am down for tea. I'm out of tea. Alright, what's the next question? What do you do to distract yourself from reality and your problems? Lately I've been feeling down and I can't find a way to distract myself or feel better. Oh man. So distracting's probably not the best strategy in this thing. I know that sometimes running away from those things are bad. Sometimes we really need to feel the emotions, no matter how scary and how awful they can be. It's okay to cry and things like that. That can be kind of some difficult feelings that we go through. So let's see. Hey, P! Maybe distracting And breaking away isn't the best way to deal with our feelings. It's okay to have those feelings. They are valid. It's okay to have those feelings. They are valid. It's also good to talk them out to someone, whether it be someone you trust or a stranger. I recommend self-care. Go for a walk or do something for yourself. It's okay to work through and feel what you need to feel. You'll feel better in the end. Truly, A. Alright, then we add a little sticker. So what sticker are we gonna do? Little frog! He's so cute! Send off the letter. Alright, what's the next one? Okay. I was badly verbally and emotionally abused as a child. Oh no. I'm an adult now, and even though I know my parents didn't intend to be that way, I still can't get over the pain. I'm stuck and I can't trust people. I don't know how to fix this. Help. How do I move on? Ah, that is a very good question. Kind of being stuck in sometimes past trauma or emotions or feeling and not knowing kind of where to turn to help resolve some of those feelings. So hey, sometimes our past I always say sometimes. I really need to stop saying that. Our past feelings can get jumbled and difficult to process. In those moments, we do need some extra help. It's okay to seek counseling or the trust of a close friend to discuss these things. Be able to work through your emotions in a safe way. That was the best decision I made. There is sometimes a huge stigma behind it, but in the end, you have to do what is best for you. Truly, good old A. Yeah, so a lot of those times, and a lot of people, because they don't talk a lot about mental health, there's been like this huge stigma with mental health and kind of how people feel about it. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to go get counseling or therapy or what you need. That is a resource you have, and that is a resource that usually like insurance companies and people pay for. It is a very valid thing to go do, and it's something that a lot of people need to talk more about kind of what people go through. And a lot of people, well, I can't do that. People will think I'm weird. Nobody's ever thought I'm weird. No one's ever like put me down for something like that. It's a very valid thing, and it's not good to bottle up and just be stuck forever and just be set with these like hard emotions that you can't figure out. Sometimes you need extra help. These people that help you, they go through school, they help you, and there's different ways. I mean, there are like some online telehealth counselors. I don't recommend. I going in person is like a whole different experience, but finding someone you trust, and sometimes that can be a close friend. Where you'd be like, hey, I just need to have a sit-down talk with you, and I need to talk to you about some things that I feel. That's another huge thing. So we'll send that off. Little letter, you go! Next letter! I really like being with my friends and enjoying my time with them, but at some point, I always get stressed and anxious. It feels like sometimes I lost my capacity to socialize and run out of energy. Even if I want to stay with them, it makes me feel guilty most of the time. Ah, we all have a social battery that we're tied to. Hey, P. We all have a social battery that we are tied to. Some people's battery can last a very long time, and others are short. It's never good to force yourself to do something that you aren't truly for. You always want to give good energy back, and when you aren't feeling up to it, you aren't giving your best. It's a very, very valid feeling. Kind of like forcing, like, I have to socialize, and I have to go out, and I have to, like, meet people, and I have to do this, and you don't have to do anything. I mean, it's good to get out there and talk to people and do things like that, but sometimes, you know, some people are introverts, some people are extroverts. I have a very short battery. I am very introverted, very introverted person, so a lot of the times, those feelings, we want to give our best foot, and we want to give people the best, and we want to help people, and to do that, we need to have the energy to do that. And if you aren't feeling good, or you have mixed emotions behind it, then you aren't giving your best, and it's probably not a good time. Your friends will understand. Honesty is the key to solid relationships. Truly, A. So yeah, not forcing yourself to do stuff is sometimes the best. You can count on me to deliver this letter. I hope you always deliver my letters. I hope they get to where they need to go. Any fellow mental health clinicians on here? Sometimes it's also overwhelming, the work we do. Also, my imposter syndrome has been off the charts recently. Would love a word of encouragement from someone who gets it. I am not a mental health clinician. I know that there's been, I don't think I can answer this letter. It's one of those letters that I can't answer. I understand how it can be overwhelming, especially like, self-care is important. That's a huge thing, and taking your self-care. Word of advice, self-care is important. Let's move on. I love this community so much. Everyone is really kind and warm, even being strangers to each other. Also, you can find every type of people from all ages here supporting each other. I love y'all really much. Hey, P. I'm glad you love the community too. I'm glad that this is always a welcoming place. I hope you find a lot of joy here. Truly, good old A. And let's add a little sticker. We haven't done the dog in a while. Or the cat. Is it a dog or cat? It kind of seems like in between the both. Ah, good. Okay. Alright, so on to the next one. Let's see, I'm the youngest in my family, but everyone relies on me, and I have to hold everyone together and support everyone, while getting barely anything back. It's so exhausting. That can be very exhausting. Hey, Em. What does it mean I have to hold it together? It's really good of you that you support your family so much. It can be quite taxing too. Especially when you put others first over yourself and don't get the reciprocation back. Self-care is important, and it's okay to say no too. If we truly want to help and support others, we need to help and support ourselves first so that we can put out that good energy. Truly, I think my main message usually with like these messages is like self-care is super important, as well as taking care of yourself first. Especially that stigma behind like, oh, but you can't do that because you don't, or you can't do this because of this or whatever. You have to take care of yourself first. Put your foot forward. That gives you the motivation, that gives you the goals, that gives you a whole bunch of stuff. And really putting yourself and taking care of yourself and taking time for that self-care is super important to your health. That is something a lot of people forget, and a lot of people are like, oh, I need to help, I need to do this, I need to volunteer, I need to help, I need help. You sometimes need to step back and be like, okay, what can I do for myself? What do I enjoy? Can I go for a walk? Can I take some fresh air? Can I draw? Can I paint? Can I go break dishes in a room? You know, whatever your self-care routine is your self-care routine, and that's for you. That's to make yourself feel better. And it's important. It's very important, and I wouldn't want anyone to kind of forget about that. That is a very important thing. All right, next question. How can I be more social at school? I get really anxious, but also love making new friends and talking to people. Hey, the introverted extroverts. You get really anxious in big groups of people. Same, I feel that. How can you be more social? Small steps. Small steps are big things, especially when you're anxious. Hey, being social at school is a great thing. It's an awesome thing. It's a good thing. It's always a great thing. Be more social. I get really anxious. I also get anxious, especially with meeting new people. It's okay to start small and take small steps. That's okay to get to your goal. There's no rush, and in no time, you'll be an expert at meeting others. Just make sure to go with your gut and trust yourself. Yourself. Truly. Hey! Truly. I like the little cube. I think the little cube is my favorite. Alright, so we'll send it off. That's okay. Alright, you can count on me. I appreciate you, little dear. Alright, next question. I'm preparing to ask a close friend of mine on a date. Ooh, and I'm looking for cheap options that involve a lot of interaction, but also something fun. So far, I'm thinking hiking, maybe going to a park, taking a bike ride, a picnic, or stargazing. Any other good ideas? Ooh, I like this question. This question is fun. Cheap dates. That is a good thing. Especially going outside. Outside is probably really good to do. Fresh air really sets the mood. That oxygen, actually science behind it. Lots of serotonin behind that and can make really good memories. I think going outside is a perfect idea. I think that's probably the best to do, is like going outside and kind of capturing those moments. Let's see. Hey! Oh, that's so exciting! I wish you all the luck. I think the ideas that you have are perfect. Especially being outside. Outside, the fresh air really sets some good feelings? Guess that's what I'm going for. Enjoy and good luck. Truly. Ay. Alright. And then let's do a little boat for going outside. I like that. Send the letter off, Mr. Deer. Next question. Give me the next one. I just found out that one of my other roommates and best friend is not vaccinated. I can't do this anymore. I don't know if I can go back to living with them. How can they be so selfish? There are many different varying opinions, and we have to live with people who have different opinions, and you may not understand, but they may have a good point that they come from. I believe in getting vaccinated, but you can't really truly force anybody on that. Sometimes it's time that takes to come to those decisions, and you know, this is something that is kind of a new thing that we have to deal with, is like people and their own health decisions not affecting others. I think that's something that maybe a lot of us have run into. Hey, dealing with others and their choices can be hard. We can't truly force anybody to do something they don't want to do. And we may never understand the why behind it. The best medicine in those situations is time. You never know is time. You never know. Things can always change in the future, and you can be that path of change for them. Truly, So that's, yeah, dealing with others it can be hard, and you can have like different opinions, or people who think and believe of different things, or different religions. There's a lot of things that you run into, and sometimes you may not understand it. It's like maybe it could be a path of change for you, or maybe it could be a path of change for them. You never know. Sometimes there needs to be someone that's there to kind of help facilitate that as well. A lot of our things change with others. That is a huge thing. So yeah. Alright, next question. Let's see. How long will you casually date someone before you expect exclusivity? He wants to take it slow, and I don't want to get strung along. Ooh, timelines again. That can be quite the thing, especially with timelines. That really can do some things. So let's see, what can we do for others? That's the thing. Hey, Kay. That's a tough question. That's a tough question. If I could spell right, that'd be great. That's a tough question. Let's see, that's a tough question. The answer to that is how you feel. about the situation. It's also a good, serious conversation to sit down and talk to your partner about and to express those feelings. Communication is key in every relationship that you have. The answer to that is how you feel about the situation. It's also a good, serious conversation to sit down and talk to your partner about and to express those feelings. Communication is key in every relationship that you have. Truly. Hey! Because if they feel something different and they're not going to change that, and you want to have that exclusivity, that's the hard thing. That's the hard thing you gotta deal with, is that maybe they're not right for you. Maybe they could be like the most amazing person in the world, but they have this one flaw that you can't compromise on. They're not the person for you. They say it's an overuse setting, but there are millions of fish in the sea. There are millions of fish in the sea. This fish is not the same. It's a very good one. But sometimes you have to find something that you feel comfortable with and making those compromises with, too. Communication and compromises is key. Safe compromises. I always end up sleeping really late at night. I really enjoy my time alone, and at night, I'm all by myself from 2 a.m. So after spending time with my boyfriend or friends online, having all that time by myself makes me don't want to sleep till 8 or 9 a.m. Ah, the night owls. Hey, P. Fellow night owl here. It's okay to be a night owl. I feel more energy and more alive at night. I have worked around my schedule to that, and it makes me really happy. If you are able to, that is a good choice. It really all depends on how you want to take care of yourself. Truly, good old A. A. Okay. Let's do the moon cow. Let's do one or two more. Well, let's do one more. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna find a good one. And then we're gonna check out the responses that we got to our response. How about that? Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm 29 and considered taking a Spanish class at a local college. It was so hard to get in contact with admissions, and I got an answer 2 days before the deadline, so it's too late to get all the forms in. I'm frustrated with myself as I could have tried harder. Anyone relate? I don't know if I can answer that one, really. That might be a tough one. I wish I could be motivated to eat better and live healthier. I live alone. I don't have many people rooting for me to do it. I'm 24, but I feel like my body's older than that, and that makes me sad. What are some tips to get on the right track? Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one that I've struggled with for a while. Hey! I have struggled with this too. There's so many fads and so much chatter about being healthier. What comes first is your self-care. That sets a good path for having motivation, as well as the other things fall into place. Setting a healthy relationship with yourself first is key. Finding why you want to do this in the first place. Truly, Trusty-A! The trustiest of trustiers. Okay. Fluffy Cube! Send the letter. Alright, Mr. Deer. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote, and I got a Gucci! Yeah! Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote, and wow, Lo-fi bites? Lo-fi beats, music to chill to. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote, and Captain Astronaut, long before his last hurrah. Oh, and we got some responses. Someone wrote you a letter. Alright! So this was our request, a little spread of positivity. What is your favorite food that everyone else thinks is weird? Mine's vinegar butter. Alright, let's open it. Pizza burger with bacon. Pizza burger with bacon? Pizza burger? What is a pizza burger? Thank you for that. Vinegar butter. Can't say that I've tried it myself. Sounds like an interesting combo. Nonetheless, mine, a peanut butter and cheese sandwich. I blame my mom for introducing me to that one when I was young. Ooh, interesting. Have a little dinosaur. Another one. Ooh, I got Axo. Some men play golf. I dig holes. Hi, I've never heard of vinegar butter before. I'll definitely have to Google that later. I recently found a food combination that I really enjoy. I throw some Havarti cheese and walnuts into the microwave until the cheese is melted. Then I put some sun-dried tomatoes on it. It looks horrible, but it tastes delicious. This was such a lovely question. Thank you for asking, L. Wow! You want one of the new strawberry stickers? Let's go to our strawberry pack. I'll give you a little lo-fi thing. Oh, we've got some like good ones for this request. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Oh, someone sends thanks for the letter you wrote with another balloon sticker. Someone sends thanks to you wrote with another kitten plunk sticker. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote, and ooh, a jelly monster. I'm down for it. Let's see. Do we have a new room unlocked? Whoa. Ooh. And then we can do like a jelly cube. And then we can do a little monster. Then we can go back. Ah, I like this little room. Oh, look at the little jelly cube. It wiggles. And then the little monster wiggles. Got some good lo-fi beats. Awesome. And look at like this little island we're on. This is your chance. Grab it and go for it. If it's late and you're as tired as I am, have a good arm flailing stretch. You've earned it. I think we've all earned a good arm flailing stretch. Ah. Some cute stuff. Anyways. Well, I'm moving stuff. Let me just lock that. Move me down. Reset the character. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I wanted to kind of do Wholesome Wednesdays as a way to kind of give back to people and kind of spread some positivity as well as helping people through some difficult times. I really recommend kind words for that. I am a big advocate for social and mental health and kind of getting that help and finding healthy resources to kind of vent that. I know there's like a huge stigma and people are like, oh, this isn't the most interesting thing I could do. This can be boring, or I don't want to talk about this. This is something I'm passionate about. I love helping people, so I think that's a very, very nice thing to do. But anyways, thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping the positive vibes going. I appreciate that. You guys have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Arigatou gozaimasu. I appreciate it. Bunches. You guys are awesome. Anyways, have a good one. Enjoy it. Bye. Enjoy some little music.